Hi and welcome to the Social Commuter Podcast, marketing podcast keeping you up to date on the go.
With your host, Georgia Smith.
And Eloise Fenwick.
We have a bit of a mix this week. I wouldn't say there's been that many platform updates.
It's quite a short but sweet episode.
Yeah, it is. I quite like short but sweet. We were literally just looking at that, weren't we?
Short and sweet tour, Sabrina Carpenter.
Honestly, I think it was all part of the joke. You just it's a brand deal now. But why don't you kick us off with your update?
My first one, TikTok. They have big brand deal days. So basically, the brands they talk mostly about working with are like makeup brands, but they want them to do deals just on TikTok for one day.
It's fun.
It's fun. Yeah. They're really pushing the commercial side of TikTok and like people to try and buy on it, which is a different approach than what we would have thought, considering TikTok Shop is very new still in the whole scheme 100%.
Of things. 100%. It's not that old at all.
It's taken off massively and it's really, it has slightly changed the way the platform as a whole is seen, but I think this is going to drastically change it. This is basically turning into Amazon.
Well, that's what everyone's saying. They're saying this is Amazon's biggest competitor now.
Yeah.
TikTok Shop, which you wouldn't have thought. When TikTok Shop came out, you would not have thought them and that Amazon's going to be scared of this.
Yeah.
Like, that wouldn't make sense. But
exactly.
Apparently they should be.
And equally, TikTok's really trying to push this. So if you do have a brand with products, maybe look at doing this because they will push you.
They will push you. They're really liking the TikTok Shop at the moment.
Yeah.
So Instagram have just dropped a latest update with live streams. So you now can have a live stream with just close friends, and as well you can add 3 people to your live stream.
This is really nice.
I like it. It makes me happy.
I kind of feel like it makes it more accessible for people as well that are maybe a little
100%.
bit shyer. Equally, broadcasting to your whole following is quite
scary stuff. I would feel so pressured. No, I don't do it.
No. But I see why people would if it's close friends, and equally 3 people
is nuts.
It's nice.
You can already do that on TikTok now. I think you're allowed up to like 5 or something.
Wow, really?
Might be more than that. It's quite a lot on TikTok. I always see it. However, on Instagram, it was just the 2. Mm-hmm. And then you're sort of just in that conversation like, hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
It's a bit awkward.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch live streams? Because personally, I don't. I always skip past them.
I feel like I'm going to be the only person on there. And then I'm going to be stuck.
That's what I do. So that's why I skip past
I'm not
them.
fan.
So
maybe this
is this going to change opinions?
If you did a live stream now on the close friends, I would sit and watch it.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah.
Okay.
A supportive friend.
Cool.
But I just feel like I do like it, and I think it's a fun update. Is it that drastic for businesses? No.
Well, we don't think so. However, I feel like live streaming, for example, if you had a business, you had some influencer marketers kind of thing going on, have them hop on to the launch.
Yeah. Having the 3 is definitely helpful for
businesses. You can have like a proper good chat. Yeah. Equally, you could do things like Q&As with people, like quite easily, get a nice conversation going. I think it'd be a much more supportive, nice atmosphere with 3 rather than 2.
I think they're 100% going to up that as well.
Yeah.
And copy TikTok and have it like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Wouldn't shock me at all. Mm-hmm. But modern Instagram for a cute little update.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
I like it. Yeah.
I like that. X has released its Ads Academy, is that what it's called?
Yes.
So basically this is like a marketing education platform, which we're both quite excited about.
I'm very excited. Neither of us really utilise X that much on the basis that we just haven't seen the benefit in it yet.
Yeah.
However, if they're going to give us the tools to do it, we'll do it.
We will.
Simple as. So I think that's such an incredible one for social media managers out there.
Yes, and this might be the turn for X.
Yeah. Maybe it's X time.
Because it's literally not grown at all in the last 3 years or something. Something ridiculous.
I mean, it's because people don't want to use it. And not just people, businesses don't want to use it anymore.
No.
No, I've had clients that initially were like, I really want to use Twitter. And now they're like, first with X.
Yeah.
On the basis that it's different.
Yeah.
So I think having that support and putting the support in place for it to be easier to use is fab.
Absolutely.
So well done Elon. We like you for that one. So Instagram is testing a recent story feature, which is really cute.
Yeah.
Instagram has just been cute and quaint this week. I really like them, to be honest. So it'll literally just pop up in between your feeds. You know how you normally get like a recommended people to follow?
Yes.
You'll also get a recent story and you can just have a look.
Interesting.
So it's cute.
I think this sometimes happens on TikTok. Yeah. Sometimes come across stories and it's like, it's giving me deja vu of other platforms, to be honest.
As always.
I think obviously there's a whole different audience in the stories than the posts at the moment, and this would be really good, I think, at promoting stories for the 100%. People that aren't actively doing the stories.
It's just a nice update.
Yeah.
There's nothing to it. It's just cute and it's nice, so it's just a good one to remember.
Absolutely. To be honest, I feel like how do you use Instagram? I feel like I mainly go through the stories and then maybe like a couple posts.
Stories are intense. There's no chance I ever watch everyone's story.
No, not everyone.
I just watch the people I'm interested in.
Okay.
Simple as. I love a scroll, but I like a story because I feel like they're gone after 12
That's what I think.
Got a bit of exclusivity.
Yeah.
You like to have a look, but there's just so many. So I think maybe breaking up the feed a bit more with stories is really helpful. I love posting stories. I post them every day.
Yeah.
So I think it's maybe a really good idea to just break up the feed, and that's what Instagram's doing. So thank you, Instagram.
I agree.
Appreciate it.
Oh, is it my turn?
It's your turn.
And TikTok shares an update on their trend insights. So
Yes.
we spoke about this at the beginning of the year, so at the beginning of the podcast, and so they released their predicted trends for 2024, and now they've got it called What's Next in Action.
Oh, that's
so
cute.
basically they're looking back on their trend report and saying how accurate it is essentially and what's actually happening right now. So that's quite interesting. There's a link below.
I think that's good to see.
Yeah,
It's good they've gone back on it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of the trends they're talking about are very longevity trends.
Yeah.
So it's more trends in consumer habits, but also it's very good to know as a marketer.
No, I agree. I think it's good to know. I mean, they're not psychic. They can't guess that this video is going to go out and blow up. Like, guy in finance, they couldn't have guessed that.
No.
I mean, if they guessed that, like, touchdown to TikTok, because that's insane.
I know, and to be honest, some of our trends later on, which we're going to talk about, you can't guess them either.
Them.
Crazy.
So I think definitely having that, like you said, consumer behaviour guessing is good to have. So well done. Well done to TikTok for that.
Yeah.
So, test options on a layout. The text. You've seen it probably. If you open Instagram now, there are different text layouts, which are really cute.
Cool.
On stories. I like
This is good because it's actually Instagram text is really limiting, I find. It really, really annoys me. I think they should have a lot more versatility in their stories. It's
adding
crazy.
up a bit of... It took me a while to get used to.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't a massive fan, but it's fun. I mean, all my Instagram's just done it for me this week, as simple as. I don't think it's a necessary update. Like, I'm going to tell you about an update in a minute that I saw. None of them are necessary, but they're just there.
Yeah.
So the other day even, I was scrolling through my reels. And normally when someone calls me, I just look at reels while I'm on the phone to them. And normally if you tap on your reels, it just mutes it. But now it doesn't mute it, it just pauses it instead. Which, I know, so now I'm stuck. Like, I actually having to listen to a FaceTime. I know, it's ridiculous. But it is what it is. Mm-hmm. It's a fun, like I said, all of the Instagram updates this week have just been there.
Yeah.
They're not the end of the world. Because your text looks a bit different on a story, it's not the end of the world. But it's there. Yeah. If you want to use it, use it. Simple as. Okay.
Cool. And then my last one is you can now share Pinterest boards on other apps other than
it's
Pinterest.
so cute, this one.
I think this is a lovely one. They are particularly aiming at the younger audience in this. And the idea is that you can share your boards to your Instagram stories and that kind of vibe. This is nice. Particularly, to be honest, I think if you have like a brand and you wanted to like... I just think there's so many creative ways you could do it. So if you've got like a product launch, you could like do a little board of some hints kind of
There's
thing.
so much you can do.
So much you can
And
do.
it's just nice that they've like, this is actually a good update. Most of the ones this week are so irrelevant.
Yeah.
But Pinterest come over and been like, here you go.
excited.
So I'm excited for it.
I'd love to
want to
use
use
that.
it. I think I would definitely use it.
I don't know how I would use it, to be honest, yet, but I think it's going to be really fun.
No, I agree. I think it's something I'd use. But that's it for our updates. Instagram came up with some irrelevant yet helpful updates, and TikTok and Pinterest and X have been very helpful.
Yeah, but we've had some very insightful things as well for
definitely.
social media managers. So all the links are below.
As always, have a little read up of those. So,
Trends. You kick us off.
Okay. I still don't get
This
it.
was so funny this morning.
Okay, so I'm still gonna say it wrong. Hooked. Girl, hooked. I really just didn't get it until I was scrolling through TikTok and it's everywhere. And I still don't get it.
And you said it earlier, and low-key,
My whole
your
family
house
knew
went
it.
crazy.
They were so excited that I knew
Everyone knew it. It was like,
Yeah.
you know that trend where it was like, what's up, brother?
it. Yeah, it was like What's Up Brother, but in my house with
yeah.
the hooked.
It was crazy, and it was such a shame we didn't film it, because that would have been really funny.
I just stared at them blankly, to be fully honest with you. I've never been more confused. So, how did they describe it to us? Let's describe it to you.
So,
Street interview style.
Yeah, so basically it was this girl in an interview and she just felt, I don't know, she was just very
was
bold,
asked
wasn't she?
an interesting question, which we can't say on YouTube or Spotify, but replied to it with hucked. And she's blown up.
Is it like you just got a hucked or that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
if you search it up, it is quite funny.
Yeah, you search it up on your own social media.
And there are some really good remixes of it, to be honest.
You were partying to them.
I did. They are really good,
I lost hope at that point. She was like, this will come on tonight. And I was like, I hope it doesn't.
Right.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a nice one. So I think it's just, like I said before, a bit irrelevant.
I think it's
But it's
fun.
like blown up everywhere. And it's the new thing.
Great fun.
I don't know how your business would want to go around using that, just due to the situation of it, and you obviously want to be careful. But see if other businesses use it. If other businesses start using it, we'll let you know.
Absolutely, I think they will, because it's just a bit iconic, isn't it?
Slightly.
It
We
is
can say that.
just a
All
bit
right.
iconic.
Go.
My one. Okay, I'm sure we've had this sound. It's like spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
That's a goof accent. Is that American?
I don't know what it was. I just tried to do the sound. It probably wasn't anyway. I kind of felt a bit Italian, to be honest.
No words.
So I've seen this a lot with like food.
Yep.
And people saying like, when I first tried this, and I was like, spectacular. However, this is so versatile. You can use this with anything. So yeah,
It's
get
fun.
on that one.
It's cute. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
So we do like that one.
I think that's so easy to promote yourself and your business
100%.
with. So easy.
So this is my favourite one. I'm obsessed with this trend this week. So we let our Gen Z employee edit our videos. You didn't get it. I had to show it you.
I didn't get it because, to be honest, I didn't know what generation we were when you told me. I was like,
That's when we had to go through it and explain.
Yeah. So then when I got it down.
It's fab. It's awesome. So Gen Z are known for cutting up their videos very like, and it's just like our humour is so dry and just blunt. Like there's nothing funny about what we laugh at. It's just there. It's just our style, our generation's humour. So they've basically done it as in it's quite a serious business. There was like a watch dealership and a museum. So you can do it for your business though. And it would just be like how a Gen Z employee would edit it. So very cut, just like a guy staring at a camera for like 30 seconds.
Like if you follow us on TikTok, our Steve Bartlett style videos
very
are
cut up.
Very much like that.
100%.
Yeah.
And it's I'm obsessed
It's funny
with it.
because you don't expect it and it's like, oh, and then they're like, tell me when to go. When it's like on the video, I'm like, go. Like
it's just
funny.
And they're blowing up at the minute and people just love to take the mic. So that is definitely my favourite little trend of the week.
That's a brilliant one. My next one is Inside Out, actually. So lots of people are going to watch this. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Have you?
I went last week.
Oh.
It's just Inside Out's just beautiful.
Oh, that's lovely. I haven't seen the new one.
You need to go.
However, it's surprising. So there's a lot of paid ads actually using Inside Out as a trend. And it's really surprised me, some of the TV platforms in particular, using different shows.
Yeah.
So, for example, I saw something of The Office, and they were like, these characters have been really well thought out, and they compared The Office characters to the Inside Out characters. It was kind of like, wow, like that's very in-depth. But we've seen lots of similar things to this. And like, if... I don't know, like you could do little snippets of somebody being like, this is Yu's anxiety, this is Yu's.
It's just lovely.
Yeah.
I could see that. No,
it's quite nice.
It's nice. It gets people to show their emotions and how they feel the same way. So it's a fun one. Plus Inside Out, themselves, their social media is fab.
Yeah.
I mean, they've just done so many and they've just blown up. I saw one the other week and it was like all the emotions using like a filter. And people just thought it was the funniest thing.
Yeah,
and they're marketing geniuses. That's the only way to phrase it.
Check them out.
100%. So my last little trend of the week, it's not really a trend, it's more of a topic that's going to go well, Glastonbury. It is, as we posted this, has already been, I believe. I don't know how long Glastonbury's on for.
I believe it's been going on since Wednesday.
Yeah, it's
and
quite
then
a long
it'll obviously
festival.
go over the weekend.
Yeah, beautiful though. I'm very upset I've not gone, but it's fine.
I know, me too.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, I don't even know when the
Hopefully.
tickets come out to friends. How do you know?
It's not,
How
you
you
can't
get to
even
know
buy them.
these
It's like you
things?
get selected. It's a whole process.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Glastonbury is happening at this moment. It will be everywhere on social media. You can
I've
just
seen
get the
quite a
FOMO.
Honestly,
I'm
the
getting
funniest
FOMO.
things have been coming out of Glastonbury so far. Like I saw the Glastonbury Assembly and they're all singing like
Oh my God, that's how I
Christmas
wrote it down.
songs. Yeah, it's so funny.
I just think
and it
it's
hasn't really, I
fab.
don't think it's really even started
No.
particularly yet. So Yeah, no, I think it's
It's
going to get a
awesome.
bit wild.
Just a little bit
probably
wild.
When this comes out, it's probably going to be everywhere.
So get on it, even if you're like posting a video about how you're upset you've not gone to Glastonbury and you're in the office.
Yeah.
That'll do well.
Yeah.
People love just to flex that they've been to Glastonbury.
Honestly, I actually saw a really good one about Glastonbury where, you know that sound where it's like, should we go out for brunch? And it's like, what the is brunch?
Yeah.
And like that was like people who have been to Glastonbury,
Yeah.
people who haven't been to Glastonbury. I just thought that was really funny.
It is awesome. Okay.
I have a last one, I believe. So you're telling me this is how the girls turn up? I want to stay with the girls.
I'm just loving Eloise's accents. I'm sorry, but they're my favourite thing this week.
I thought this. So there's a bit of a trend, which we've kind of always seen, under the surface kind of thing, of girls supporting girls. And there's a lot of things where you can like comment something on TikTok and then loads of people follow you. But I just think this is a really positive trend, and I've seen clothing brands using this for like when like their stock sells out. It's like, this is how the girls show up.
The girls show up.
Yes, and so I think this is a really nice way for businesses to like appreciate their customer base. So definitely get
That's a
on
fun
that
one.
if you
I think
can.
they're just fun like little trends. There's nothing serious about them. And that's what I really like this week. It's just like playful. But unique. Each one's so unique to each other.
Yes.
You know, it's fab.
I have another one actually.
Shoot.
You're going to have to do the beep for me.
Okay.
You asked too many beep questions. Are you the police? Like,
Okay, there's only one beep. I was like, how many beeps do I need to do?
I think there's only one in that. But that has been going around as well. So it's like if somebody, like a question you don't want to answer, and then
you can do that in the office so easily.
Yes, you can
100%,
so easily. Absolutely. I think is
What
that
a fun
all of
little
them.
one.
Oh no, I have another one.
She's been on it
I have another
with
one.
the little trends this week. Shoot.
It's like, psst, do you want to get drunk?
Oh, you did tell
What's
me
the
that as well.
occasion? It's a Tuesday.
You must have seen
Okay.
that. It is everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's just incredible.
All the big creators are using it. I've seen Olivia Neal use it.
Yeah.
I've used Amy, who was my creator last week, use it. Everywhere. This is just so funny. I've seen this in so many corporate settings as well, which is just funny because you wouldn't think, it wouldn't be the first thing that would come to your mind. However, yeah, I feel like corporate like TikToks and marketing's getting a bit more risky now.
They're really pushing the limit. It's Duolingo. Since Duolingo went and just like broke down all the
Duolingo.
boundaries, everyone else has been like, hey, we can have a joke with it now.
Yeah, people are getting so
it's
much
fun.
more real and equally like authenticity. Like
That's what people like to see. We've said that from day one, so it is nice.
And it's really coming in.
It is. People are loving it. Okay, so my creator, I just love them. So it's actually a business called Give Hugs with a Z.
Okay.
Hugs. And they have weighted teddy bears.
Oh.
I know. I love a weighted blanket and I love a teddy bear. And it's a weighted teddy bear help with anxiety. And you can also use it as a heat pack. And it's just the nice. They don't ship in the UK very sadly. However, their journey, the way they post, everything to do with them, I personally just adore. It's a great account to follow, even not the product. Yeah, they've done so incredibly, and I just had to give a little shout out to this business.
Oh, that's so perfect. Mine is called, okay, I can't say this very well, Hannah Chocolate. But this is, I think her name's Hannah Connolly, and she is essentially like a copywriter. But her TikToks, like I've never felt the need to repost a TikTok on our platform before, but there was one TikTok that just like resonated with me. I was like, oh my goodness. Which, to be honest, by the time this goes out, I probably will have reposted it. But it was like how to romanticize your day at the office. But it started from like 5 a.m. in the morning, and it was just so detailed and so perfect. And basically, follow her account, have a look through, take notes on her copywriting. I signed up to her newsletter, which she does.
Oh, you've gone
I've
full
gone
fan.
all out. Yeah,
Love it.
she really, really captured me as an audience. And I think this is something all social media marketers and all copywriters need to be doing.
Sounds fab. Okay, well that is it for this week's episode. Bit of a mix, and we love a good mix. Instagram, thank you for coming through with these really minuscule, don't even know what the word is. Minuscule updates. And well done to X and to TikTok and for Pinterest. There's been none we've hated this week. I'm sorry, but what's our devil platform? I don't think we have one.
We'll think
We're gonna have to find a bad update because, to be honest, I've loved all of them.
Well, maybe we
it's
can
the
do one that's
trends.
not updated like Snapchat.
Yeah, Snapchat, you're the devil of the week because where are these updates?
Where
you
are these
bored
updates?
us this week. They were like the angel last week.
Before we go,
Shoot.
Snapchat used to have a film as like, so basically you can film it
Yeah.
whilst there's music playing. Now the only way to do that is in director mode, which they've added, which is like the weirdest mode ever.
Okay.
If anyone has any opinions on director mode, please pop them
Yeah.
down below, because
I'm
this is like mad. It's kind of like TikTok. You save it as a draft. It's not like a video like normal.
Okay.
It's like, what is going on in the world of Snapchat?
so
Snapchat. There's
This
your
is what we
update.
don't like. We don't like Snapchat.
There's
this
your
week, but it's
update right
fine.
there.
Love it. Okay, well, thank you all for watching this week's episode, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.